Bloodwork and cycle breakdown for the next couple months. Let's start with the blood work. It's what everyone wants to know. Okay, to preface this, we ran just about everything under the sun for prep, which ended May or June 13th. So this is about taken about 2 weeks after, and results took about 4 days to come in. So this is about 2 weeks post show, 2.5, 2 and 3 days. Yeah, so like 2.5. I was on for at least 4 weeks, 120 micrograms of clen, 700 milligrams of trenbolone. Test came out the last week, and Winstrol was added in the last 4 weeks at 50 milligrams, and then titrated up to 200 on show day. I think that's about it for anabolics. Obviously, SLU, a bunch of other fat burners, mitochondrial upregulators, and then we'll go over. Not much has changed supplement and ancillary wise, other than we took out Nabivolol because I don't really need it. But yeah, we'll go over the changes. All right. Let's start with CMP. Everything's pretty good, if you ask me. Bone's a little high. I'll chalk that up to training. Mind you, I was crashing out. I put on, 15 pounds? Or I'm up probably 25 pounds from stage weight, and it's been 2 weeks. So, this is actually very surprising. Nothing's really out of range. I took a day off training, so these aren't crazy high, but these slightly elevated. I wish I would have got a GGT. My doctor didn't give it to me, and she gives me free panels, so beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But that would have been nice to have. EGFR's perfectly in range, so I'm not worried about my kidneys. And everything's pretty freaking good, if you ask me. Blood glucose, 97. I guess it could be better. I don't really care. It's kind of I don't even know why she did that. We'll go along that same thing. I think she did my blood glucose now. Hemoglobin A1C was 5.0. Good. Not mad at it at all. Really good, actually. Did she really not do my... Wait, was it not in my... I think it's in another panel. Okay. DHE sulfate. Shout out HCG. Y'all should be on HCG or supplementing DHE sulfate and pregnenolone if you're not already. I'm kind of picking and choosing. Hold on. We'll go over CBC next. Everything in range. I don't even think anything's really close to out of range. It's all perfectly in the middle. This is 2.5 gallons to 3 gallons of water every day, alongside 10 scoops of Ecolyte will get you. Even though I think I was probably saturated at half a gram, in between half and a full gram of gear. At this point, I'm gonna have to blur this so much out. Okay. Now we can go to thyroid. Good. The important one. Good. And low. Total T3. So I think what will end up happening is I'll probably just get on thyroid. I'll either just supplement T4 and T3, or just supplement T4 and then allow HGH to do the rest because I'm not on growth hormone currently at the moment. Okay, testosterone. Bang, bang, bang. I mean, I don't really care about any of this stuff. Based off my test, though, I'd probably say I'm only on like 5. I don't even know. Maybe I'll saturate it at like half a gram a year. Maybe a little higher. That was actually matched up to what I was at for 500, so I don't know. Let's check testosterone total by LCMS 1920. Wow, banger. I think we checked everything else other than this. Bang! My estradiol's in the gutter. It's at 6, but I feel great and I have no low estrogen sides, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm gonna chalk it up to horse estrogen, and I feel fine on it. I will change it just so I'm in the reference range, but I really don't care. No 1-to-1 ratio, I guess. I'll probably run 700, or we'll talk about that now. Okay, that's all my bloods. She didn't give me. Oh, where did this shit come from? Oh no. Where did you. Bro, there was one thing that said like my fasted blood glucose was 90. Hold on, where is that? Is that here? Does it say glucose in it? Yeah, glucose was 90. Okay. Yeah, so we're good. Probably just going to add insulin now at this point. All right, now we can move over to the fun stuff, what I'm on for gear. Okay. At the time of the test, I was at 315. I did like there were like 4 days where I pinned a full milliliter, though, each day of 300 milligram per milliliter stuff. So, I don't actually know what my levels were, but whatever. I upped the ratio, so we're at 525 and 700. 1.2 grams, that puts us at. Pretty good, in my opinion. This is going over gear. And then once a week, we'll have some fun with this. Might add in 5 milligrams VAR also, just on training days, more sustainable for the days I don't do this. Okay, I don't know why that has a space in between it. For my neuroprotection, we're going to be running compound 7P, memantine 2.5 milligrams, epithalon for 10 milligrams for 10 days. We have like 3 days left of this. Amoxapine sulfate at 375 milligrams. Probably go down to 250. Dihexa at 5 milligrams for 30 days. Methylene blue at 5 milligrams. That'll be running definitely. Semax as I want. This shit kind of sucks though. And then I need to order 9-MBC, but I don't have it. So that's why everything that I don't have is in this, or that I haven't started yet. Okay, peptides. 500 I use HCG 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I do it on my like push days. I don't know why. I think it helps a little bit. I don't know. And then eventually we'll add in GH. This will be when we come back from vacation in 2 weeks, and then we'll add insulin. I might go get some Walmart insulin tomorrow though and have some fun with it. I also ran out of Motzi. That's why it's normally I have that on training days, but I don't have it. I ran out, so I need to place an order for more. 0.5 milligrams of TERS. This is higher. My appetite's crazy, so I'm more like 5 milligrams TERS twice a week. And then at night, I do 0.5 milligrams KPV, 5 milligrams, I don't know why it says 2.5, 5 milligrams GHKCU, and 1 milligram BPC on training days. Or no, I do it every day, but yeah, this is just for tendon repair because we're trying to get our bench up. We want our tendon, like, we just want everything to be good. All right. And then in the morning, I'm out of episode ready to get right now. You get more. And I just ran out of glutamine. So this is a good reminder to get those. But, and I just put, I low-key just mix this in with my gallon now. Because I have to drink a gallon, like, before I eat anything. And then I damn near drink a gallon after I eat everything. Or in between meals, my last, like, 3 meals. And then pre-fasted cardio, whenever we do it. Super shredder or GAC blend. Super shredder is more fun, though. And then I'll mix in some of the AM supplements such as Depaxiflozin. I'll throw that in here. Get our blood get nice and insulin sensitive, and we'll also throw in like NAC in here. I think that's about it. Maybe a Clarinon and Telmisartan, because those aren't fat soluble, so it doesn't really matter when I take them. The rest of the stuff is fat soluble or has calories. Or citrus bergamot we could also put up there, but you know why. Then we have our AM subs, 2 grams EPA and DHA. So that's like what, 3 fish oils, 10,000 IUs of D3 and K2, 500 milligrams NMN, 200 milligrams CoQ10, just normal, 1.65 grams of astragalus root, 1.1 gram NAC, 12, I don't know why I put this, 600 milligrams. It's 1,200 for a serving, and I have a serving a day, but 600 milligrams citrus bergamot in the morning, 1 gram vitamin C. I just placed an order for this because I just ran out. We got liposmal, though. That's the better form. Yeah, 5 grams of ethylene blue. That's when we take it. 5 milligrams dihexa. And this meal is going to be like one of our higher fat meals, just from eggs, basically. 125 milligrams of moxipine and succinate. I don't know why it says sulfate. 80 milligrams Telmisartan, 25 milligrams of Clarinon, and then 10 milligrams of Depaxiflozin as of now, and I'll be switched to Empaxiflozin whenever I can. All right, and then the next thing is pre-workout, 10 milligrams Tadalafil. If we want to have a little kick bomb, we'll do half of one, because a full one would literally kill me. 1 gram of agmatine sulfate, 600 milligrams of alpha lipoic acid with the pre-workout. This is all taken with the pre-workout meal. And then 200 to 400 milligrams of ubiquinol, active form of CoQ10. And then for injectables, we'll do 0.5 to 1 milliliter of XSL pump, split bilaterally. And then if it's Adderall day, we'll do split dose of that. Or GAC blend. GAC blend's really just on like the days I don't really care about. And then for intra, we'll have 20 to 40 grams of cluster dextrin, 10 grams of creatine and EAAs, and then 1 to 2 scoops of Ecolyte, all that mixed in with like 0.5 gallons of water. Just sip on that throughout the workout, in between every set. And then with the last meal of the day, 2 grams EPA, 200 milligrams CoQ10, 1.65 grams of astragalus root, 1.1 grams NAC, 250 milligrams TOCA. Basically the same as the morning. Y'all can read that if y'all want. And then this will be 250 some days. Okay. And then right before I go to bed, 1 gram vitamin C, 5 grams glycine, 5 to 10 milligrams melatonin. I don't really, taking 10 pills of melatonin just sucks. So I'm not doing it anymore, and I'm not on any like crazy compounds like Big Tren. So I don't really need it. 500 milligrams magnesium glycinate, and then 2,000 milligrams magnesium L-threonate. You're like, whoa, that's a lot of magnesium, but the actual bioavailability of it is very low. Additionally, just in total, I want to get 2.5 to 3 gallons of water every day, and then I have like 1 to 2 energy drinks throughout the day. Normally 1 in the morning, which would be with the pre-fasted cardio, and then 1 pre-workout. And then 8 scoops total, 8 to 10 scoops actually out, and then 20 grams of creatine for that little brain sheet. Currently we're at 210, like 205. Starting weight post-show was 185, and then let's end up at 230, 225, 100 kg by 9:14. Yeah, that sounds good. Honestly, I put 9:14, but we're really just kind of pushing the cycle up until we can't, because that sounds a lot more fun, and that's more dope. Yeah. If y'all got any questions, leave them down below. That's my blood work in my new cycle. So I just want to get this video out here today, because I keep telling y'all I'm going to post, and then I don't post, and I feel fried. I'm going to make a Discord server eventually, if y'all would be up for that. And I'll like post all my cycles, and then like just keep each other accountable on there, because yeah, keep up to date with everything. But if y'all got any questions, let me know in the comments. Any video ideas, hit me up on TikTok. Yeah, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Deuces.